This is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And a very special event is coming up this weekend at Orlando, Florida. And that's the Big Hamfest. It says the premier amateur radio event in the Southwest. And it is a pretty good-sized Hamfest. And most of the big name vendors show up. Matter of fact, I can go to the vendor list right here, and these are all the vendors that are going to show up. There's a few that are missing. Here's one's missing, and this is the vendors that showed up since 2007. So you can see some of them dropped out, new ones were added. So we can kind of go down this list real quick. And I'll pick out some, let's see, there's Gap Antennas. They've been making large antennas, mainly for HF for years. Here's HRO, Ham Radio Outlet, the big supplier of amateur radio equipment in general. There's ICOM, High Gain, Kenwood's a big name. M-Squared Antennas are known for their antennas for working satellites. MFJ has always got a big booth and a lot of stuff out of their catalog, and I'll go through the catalog in a few minutes. What else? RT Systems is another supplier of equipments. So it's pretty good list this year. There's Yaesu down there. Everybody knows about Yaesu. And the Wireman is where I usually get my coax cable, so I need to visit him. And then there's Tintec right there. Okay, so I've been emailing back and forth with Rick at MFJ. Rick has been a good sponsor of my channel. He's donated things from MFJ for me to give away. He's also loaned me equipment, expensive equipment, to do reviews. Of course, I have to return that equipment, and hope to meet him again. I don't think I've seen him for about 3 years at the Hamfest. So one of the things you can do is you can go to their website and you can download their latest catalog, their 2015 catalog. And they do have a number of new things in their catalog. And I've already done that. Here's the catalog right here. And here's some antenna analyzers. This is their front page. And I'm really interested in these two guys here, which are graphic analyzers, in that they give you they automatically scan the bands and give you a graphical plot on the little screens there of what the SWR, the standing wave ratio, is on your particular antenna. And I really do need a new one. I've got one of the old ones way back, even not this good, and it's developed a problem over the years. And I did a review. They sent me, I think this one, I think it was last year, and I did a review of that. This is a great analyzer. And I'm really interested in one of these graphic ones, and so I'm going to see if I can get my hands on one of those. Oh, this one right here is the one I did the review of last year. I remember this 10-turn pot here, which is an improvement over the tuner right here. So one thing, if you're interested in something for me to inquire about while I'm there, just send me an email at TRRS73@gmail.com. I almost forgot my address. And tell me, I like to check into whatever, Another thing I want to check into, which is down near the bottom here, probably take me an hour to scroll down to it. There's all those analyzers. There's the one I'm interested in. That one, or, oops, I guess I skipped the other one. Oh, I don't know where it is. Where's the other one? There it is. It's a colored screen, and that one really looks exciting. You're talking $350 though. But if you're into shortwave ham or just a shortwave listener, you know, this is a must need to check out your antennas. Not particularly that one, but some kind of analyzer. Okay, I'll probably never get down to where I wanted to show you. They've got an extensive catalog. They keep adding things and adding things to their catalog. And like I say, you can download this catalog from their website. Oh, come on. I think I'm getting close. Okay, this is one thing, is these speech enhancers. Yeah, DSP filter, that's what I'm talking about, DSP filter to improve your reception. The other thing I'm looking for though is a little further down, is right there, and it's a pre-selector. And I really don't have a good feel for how well these pre-selectors work when you're having trouble receiving a station, like there's an adjacent station, or you're getting some kind of interference that's coming in from a totally different band. So I do have 2 or 3 radios that have a built-in pre-selector, and they do help. And I'm just curious to how well these outboard ones will work. So anyway, if you have anything that you want me to ask them about, or maybe even see if I can get one to review, just send me an email at trrs73@gmail.com. Now, here's the bad news, and it's happened, I would say 50% of the time it happens, is the weather conditions. And wouldn't you know it, this past weekend, we had a beautiful weekend. It was sunny, it was warm, it was, I think it got up to 70 degrees, maybe 72 degrees, but look, this is Orlando. Look at the forecast for Orlando Thursday. It is going to get, now this has changed a little bit from when I looked at it this morning. It is going to get up to 71, but that's Thursday. The Hamfest opens Friday afternoon at noon. And look at this, it's only going to get up to 57. Now, if there's no wind, and unfortunately this says there is going to be wind. That's bad, because where the Hamfest is, it's located next to a lake, and so you got this big wide open area where the wind can come blowing in. Now granted, the major vendors are inside, but what happens is, if the weather is bad, then everybody is inside. All the people that are attending are inside, and it gets really crowded. I mean, it's shoulder to shoulder crowded. So, oh, it's going to do an update for me. Wait, maybe it's got better news. No, it doesn't. So, the advantage of getting there on Friday is it's not so crowded. Saturday, it's really crowded, and you can see it's going to be a little better on Saturday. You get up to 62, and the good news is it's going to be sunny. So it's kind of iffy. If any of these change to rain, it's a bust. I'm not going to go, and that's what's happened in the past 2 years. Last 2 years, I did not go because the weather was just not that good, or at least the prediction for the weather. Now we're here on Monday, so some of these numbers will change as we get closer to the weekend. So I'm hoping I get to go. I like to see Rick again and talk to him and see some of the other vendors, see what Kenwood's got out. I know they got some really nice, expensive radios, and we'll just see what's happening there. Also, I'll be looking at antennas. You know, something under $100 for my viewers. So hopefully we'll get to go, and I'll take some pictures, and we'll see what happens. So if you have anything you want me to look at, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.